Living inside a retrofitted school bus on a farm 6 miles south of Dallas, two young farmers are building their dream from the ground up. Julie Noble and Jacob Sanders have been living in the bus since August 2012. Before that, they spent 10 years living and working in Portland. After several visits to a friend's farm in Polk County, they decided to start a small farming business of their own.
We started farming just this season, so we started our starts in January. They came up in February and put them around in March. We do everything by bicycle, all our deliveries, put in a lot of food miles with bicycles. Not a lot of access to tools, so we do a lot of hand tilling and hand watering, and we're first-year farmers, so we're just getting going, learning what grows around here.
What we're doing here is our first attempt at a fall and winter garden. So we're planting things that will harvest continually until winter time, and hopefully through winter if we can. We're going to get the greenhouse going, so some things will move in there. So we're trying to make kind of a dynamic version of what we're doing so that we'll get things now, we'll get things later, and then we can keep planting in succession the whole time. That's one of the things we're focusing a lot on.
So right now, what we're trying to do is just learn how to grow what we grow, learn what the market is, what people want, and just learning to do that and take care of ourselves on bicycles, because we're the engine here. So we've got to eat really good and eat all the time, get as many calories in as we can, because we're just going and going and going. So we're at that point now where we've got things down pat. We know what grows in the spring and what grows in the summer. Now we're going to learn what grows in the fall and grows in the winter and prepare for next year.
Julie and Jacob have been selling their produce at the Monmouth Farmers Market and Craft Fair, which is open 11 months of the year. Their goal is to grow their food, their customer base, and their business in a sustainable fashion.
I grew up with large-scale agriculture, driving tractors, herding cattle, growing hay, things like that. So I want to get away from that and do smaller scale, more personal. Also, we're trying to see if that is actually a feasible model. It's been tried in urban environments, but I don't know how many people have actually tried to do any kind of farming like that. And farming loosely based, and we're not riding bikes tilling up land and stuff, but we are, trying to do the deliveries on bikes as much of it as we possibly can.
Well, I've always known that I wanted to work outdoors. And so I saw this opportunity and said, hey, we're gonna do this. And being a commuter for like 10 years in Portland, it's only natural that I brought my bicycle down here. Part of doing this is to spread the word and get out there, and so people can see you on your bicycle. And the other part is it just saves so much money. Insurance, cars, gas, all of that stuff, it's too much. If we were doing that with a truck, I don't think we could afford to do what we're doing right now because we're so small scale. And so for us to keep our entry point there and keep doing it, we have to do it by bicycle, which is really exciting, and it keeps us in really good shape too.
A big reason that it's so important is the amount of people that are making our food is dwindling. It's getting smaller every year, and the age gap is widening. And right now we're in our 30s, we're in our early 30s, so we're still young enough to have a good run at trying to learn this and actually do it well.
For more information, visit facebook.com/beautifulbuffalofarm.